Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Good.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Turn around and die.
Good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. And right side, Henry's got it. There he goes again.
What the?
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they?
Shit.
Nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, a run with Evans. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play, and it's third down.
They'll look to throw. Complete. He finds Braid. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal from the 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Tackle.
And he's going to go
Good
down.
stuff, boy.
Sacked right around the 17. A.J. Epinesa.
Bro, don't start.
In there to bury him for a loss of 11. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Fuck.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
I'm on that some more.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team?
Bro, you know how depressing I was when I saw that Madden 21 for next gen.
From coast to coast,
And that shit.
zone to end zone,
It's just the exact same fucking game, bro.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
I was like, bro, I'm really about to pay money if I sing fucking man. That shit is crazy. My boy 8-3 now.
Offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Derrick Henry. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They finna be Valley Boys in Golden State. Niggas ain't got the position.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
First down carry for Henry. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Ed Oliver made that.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Tennessee.
6-0 our score after 1.
Bills 6. Titans nothing.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes. On 2nd down, here's Henry.
They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a third and about 14. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually broke something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, this was a clear day in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
No. God damn it. I didn't mean to throw it.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
I just gave this nigga a free touchdown, bro.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
A fucking touchdown.
25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. A little bit, make some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, no problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen.
Oh my God, I'm tripping.
He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because They handed it to him. That's way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles and runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Damn, I don't get it.
Second down at 6 now for the 42. From the gun, it's Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Allen on third. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick away.
That's too creative.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position?
Oh, that's out of reach.
I dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
17 yards.
Back to throw now on first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run with Henry. Oh, he's got a little and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a recipe
for success. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. That's caught by is tight end Dawson Knox. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
What, bruh?
Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coach.
Oh, yeah. Fucking bot, man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
That's good.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
You touch on defense, man. You gotta be faster, dude. It's easy to touch him.
And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
Man.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
Playing like a buck, man. This shit should be.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
I missed.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Bills 28, Titans 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Third down.
So when Jack slants, I just gotta be ready for which one I need to.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Tyler Bass.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
28-yard line.
Say Coca-Cola.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. Touchdown, Titans.
I got it.
Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin.
I'm mad I don't got my damn. got my other playbook, bro. Miami straight, but it'd be 10 times better if I had my other one.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Left or right?
On play action, Allen.
Get out of pocket,
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry, what a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. As they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Why did I not audible, bro?
Yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Put up my bankroll. I bust down my ankle. Do this for
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be the Titans. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Before it's all said and done.
A gain of 20.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down. He got 26 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's whatever, though. It's whatever.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times
I'm
in
mad
this
I
game.
gave it 2
Offensive
touchdowns.
line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now left side on the swing pass. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh my God, I could get stuck on the line.
Being chased out left. And it's complete. Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Nearly all his points have come from me getting on the line and trying to do my fucking adjustments. Yeah.
And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Each and every one of his fucking 3 bullshit ass passing touchdowns.
The kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is just fucking crazy.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for the Bills. 45 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. About 3 yards there to the 27. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
From the 27, Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone.
They don't know if Stephon Diggs said Dennis Singletary's gonna be wide open.
Now Allen operating from the gun. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Bills 42.
After the touchdown, Bass will kick it away.
Boom, 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 boom.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh my God!
And he's brought down, getting this this one up to about the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency.
My eyes are closed.
Each time you snap the ball.
And unable to get downhill there. Take this up to about the 36.
Oh, man.
On the carry there, it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Oh, my God.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Henry, the ball carrier.
The Titans on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Complete.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And the Titans first down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I see that.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 19. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm not even gonna get mad, bro.
From the red zone now, they'll look to
I'm not even
throw.
gonna get mad.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jerry Hughes. He's going to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Pick! Micah!
And his throw here is incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
More than likely, he's doing something.
And he's got it in, Corey Davis. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw.
See the back of the end zone.
Eluding the
We're
pressure
good.
right. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team.
It's the best play he's done.
Confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because
Please throw a slant.
all games on their
Please
schedule.
throw a slant.
But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the
Thank you.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
34.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. A felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Game time.
I just wonder if that number...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick
9-2, I think.
An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still
Shot
think
5
you can do
TDs,
anything
bro.
wrong, whatever you call it.
6.
Pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
6-2. 6-2.
So for
man.
Buffalo,
That's just,
they continue to be one of the
shit
best
hurt.
teams
Hold
around
on.
as they move to 10-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for
Stephon
next week,
141, John
where they
Brown,
take on the New York Jets.
74,
Meanwhile,
Dawson
for the
Knox,
Titans, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Air.
Oh, man.
Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Spoil plans like the gold places. Said if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my goal